Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something that many of us do without a second thought, yet it might be the very thing holding us back from making meaningful connections. I want to challenge you to reconsider your everyday greetings, those monotonous, predictable lines we often rehearse. Hi, how are you? Communication is an intricate dance, a dynamic interplay of words, gestures, and emotions that defines how we connect with one another. At its core, understanding communication involves recognizing that it isn't merely about the exchange of information, it's about the nuances that shape our relationships. In a world overwhelmed by daily conversations, social media interactions, and quick exchanges, we must grasp the transformative power of effective communication and consider how the way we choose to connect can fundamentally alter our professional and personal lives. Communication begins with intention. Every time we choose to reach out to another person, whether in person, over the phone, or virtually, we are engaging in a form of communication driven by our intentions and desire for connection. However, all too often, greetings like, "Hi, how are you?" become habitual, lacking genuine sentiment. This habitual approach can lead to superficial interactions that fail to convey our true feelings or establish deeper connections. Understanding communication means recognizing the importance of our words and the impact they have on those we engage with. Moreover, effective communication serves as the foundation of trust and collaboration in our relationships. In professional settings, for instance, how we communicate with colleagues, clients, or stakeholders can significantly impact team dynamics, productivity, and even decision-making. When we opt for generic greetings, we risk creating an environment of disengagement and ambiguity. Instead, by expressing a genuine interest in others, we lay the groundwork for trust. When someone feels valued and heard, they are more likely to share their thoughts openly, collaborate willingly, and contribute creatively, fostering an environment where innovation thrives. In personal relationships, understanding communication crystallizes the interplay of empathy, vulnerability, and authenticity. The act of reaching out, sending a message, or engaging in conversation should stem from a desire to connect on a deeper level. This is especially crucial in friendships and familial relationships where the stakes are often higher. A simple change in how we initiate conversations can pave the way for more profound connections. For example, when we shift our approach from routine queries to engaging inquiries, such as asking about dreams or challenges, we open the door for genuine conversations that reveal shared values, experiences, and emotions. To truly understand communication, it is essential to develop active listening skills. Listening is an art that goes beyond merely hearing words. It entails immersing oneself in the speaker's world. It involves paying attention to nonverbal cues, understanding tone, and being responsive. The more we practice active listening, the more adept we become at recognizing what others truly mean, even when their words only skim the surface. Active listening can transform our relationships, leading to richer dialogue, stronger bonds, and an increased ability to empathize with others. When someone senses that you truly value their thoughts and feelings, it creates an emotional connection that fosters trust and openness. Now, let's take a moment to examine the role of feedback in communication. Providing and receiving feedback is integral to facilitating growth and progress within any relationship. Feedback that is constructive, timely, and delivered with genuine concern helps strengthen connections. Whether celebrating someone's achievement or offering gentle critique, the manner in which we communicate our feedback can significantly impact the other person's perception of us and the quality of the relationship. When feedback is expressed with kindness, clarity, and authenticity, it fosters a culture of understanding and appreciation, reinforcing connections rather than creating divisions. We must also consider the role of nonverbal communication. Words may carry a significant weight, but nonverbal cues such as body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice convey messages that words alone often cannot. Understanding communication requires us to be aware of these subtle signals, as they often speak volumes about our true feelings and intentions. A warm smile, a genuine nod, or an attentive posture can transform a simple exchange into a powerful moment of connection. Conversely, if our nonverbal cues do not align with our spoken words, we risk sending mixed signals that can lead to misunderstanding and miscommunication. As we navigate our daily lives, let us not forget that effective communication is an ongoing practice. It's a skill honed through curiosity, adaptation, and an unwavering commitment to understanding both ourselves and those we engage with. Each conversation presents a new opportunity, an opportunity to forge connections that are authentic, inspiring, and meaningful. By prioritizing effective communication in every interaction, we not only enhance our relationships, we become agents of change, capable of transforming mundane exchanges into extraordinary connections. In closing, understanding communication is about recognizing its profound impact on our relationships and the world around us. The choice is ours. We can either continue down the path of routine greetings or take a bold leap into the realm of genuine connection. Let us commit to making our words matter, to being truly present in our conversations, and to engaging deeply with those around us. Together, we can cultivate a culture of communication that enriches our lives, fuels our passions, and sends ripples of positive transformation into the lives of others. Breaking the pattern of mundane greetings and transforming them into meaningful interactions is a critical aspect of effective communication. In today's fast-paced world where information is readily available and connections are made at the speed of a swipe, it's easier than ever to fall into the trap of routine conversations. However, this approach can lead to superficial relationships and shallow interactions that fail to truly connect with others. Breaking the pattern of generic greetings is not just about being unique. It's about creating an environment where genuine dialogue can flourish. Imagine walking into a room filled with people you've never met before. The typical approach would be to exchange surface-level greetings, exchanging pleasantries about the weather or the occasion. While these interactions may seem harmless, they often lack substance and fail to spark meaningful connections. Instead, consider asking an open-ended question that invites the other person to share their thoughts, feelings, or experiences. This simple shift can turn a mundane greeting into a springboard for a deeper conversation. When we ask questions that encourage storytelling, we create an opportunity for others to open up and share aspects of themselves that they might not otherwise reveal. This can lead to a wealth of new information and insights that help build a stronger connection with the other person. Whether it's asking about someone's dreams, their passions, or their challenges, open-ended questions have the power to break the ice and create a sense of rapport. Moreover, breaking the pattern of generic greetings is not just about the questions we ask, but also about the way we listen to the responses. Active listening is an essential component of effective communication, and it's often overlooked in our fast-paced lives. When we truly listen to someone, we're not just hearing their words, we're also picking up on their tone, body language, and other nonverbal cues. This helps us better understand their perspective and respond in a way that's empathetic and supportive. Effective communication is not just about conveying information. It's also about building trust and rapport. When we make an effort to break the pattern of generic greetings and engage in meaningful conversations, we're showing others that we value their thoughts and feelings. This can lead to stronger relationships and a greater sense of connection with those around us. In personal relationships, breaking the pattern of generic greetings can be particularly challenging. Whether it's with a romantic partner, a friend, or a family member, we often fall into familiar patterns of conversation that can become stale and predictable. However, by making an effort to ask open-ended questions and truly listen to each other's responses, we can breathe new life into our relationships and create a deeper sense of connection. In professional settings, breaking the pattern of generic greetings can also have a significant impact on our relationships with colleagues and clients. When we take the time to ask thoughtful questions and truly listen to their responses, we're building trust and rapport that can lead to greater collaboration and success. Ultimately, breaking the pattern of generic greetings is not just about changing our communication style, it's about creating a more meaningful and connected world. By asking open-ended questions, truly listening to others, and making an effort to build deeper connections, we're cultivating a culture of empathy, understanding, and compassion that can have far-reaching benefits for ourselves and those around us. The significance of personalized communication in an increasingly digital world cannot be overstated. As technology accelerates the pace of our interactions, many forms of communication have shifted into the realm of brief texts, emojis, and quick replies. While technology certainly offers incredible efficiencies, it often sacrifices the personal touch that fosters genuine connections. In this context, the need for personalized communication has never been more pressing. By tailoring our interactions, we nurture relationships, foster understanding, and ultimately enhance our capacity to communicate effectively. Personalized communication begins with recognizing the individuality of each person. Everyone possesses unique experiences, perspectives, and emotions shaped by their lives. When you personalize your communication, you acknowledge these differences, establishing a foundation of respect and understanding. This can take many forms, whether using someone's name in conversation, recalling past interactions, or referencing shared interests and experiences. By doing this, you signal to the other person that they are more than just another participant in your day. They are valued as an individual. This notion becomes particularly critical in professional settings, where team dynamics and business relationships hinge upon effective communication. Engaging with colleagues or clients through personalized communication builds trust and collaboration. For example, if you're managing a project team, take the time to recognize individual contributions and tailor your outreach based on each person's preferences and expertise. By doing so, you foster a supportive environment where team members feel their voices matter, leading to increased motivation and cooperation. Furthermore, personalized communication enhances the overall quality of our interactions. When you tailor your messages according to the person's background, personality, or emotional state, you create a richer dialogue. Imagine speaking with a coworker who is navigating a challenging work situation. Recognizing their emotions and adapting your approach can facilitate a more meaningful and empathetic conversation. This level of engagement encourages open dialogue, allows for the sharing of thoughts and feelings, and can lead to constructive problem solving. In our personal lives, personalized communication plays a similarly vital role. Relationships thrive when we make an effort to understand what makes each person unique. A simple text message checking in on a friend going through a tough time, or a phone call made just to see how someone is doing, can mean more than grand gestures. These thoughtful, personalized touches signify that you're genuinely invested in the relationship and care about the other person's well-being. They also create moments of connection that solidify bonds and foster mutual support. The power of personalized communication is amplified in our modern, multicultural world. As we interact with individuals from diverse backgrounds, understanding cultural nuances becomes pivotal. Personalized communication means being sensitive to these differences and adapting accordingly. For instance, certain phrases, gestures, or social norms might be interpreted differently across cultures. By taking the time to learn about these variations, we can approach our conversations with a mindset that fosters inclusion and respect. This not only leads to more effective communication, but also enriches our understanding of the world around us. Moreover, technology can be a double-edged sword when it comes to personalized communication. While digital platforms facilitate instantaneous interactions, they can also lead to misunderstandings when tone and context are absent. Emails or quick messages may convey a lack of thoughtfulness if not approached carefully. To counteract this, we can harness technology to enhance personalized communication. Video calls, for example, yield richer conversations by allowing for visual cues that deepen the interaction. Additionally, using collaboration tools that highlight individual contributions, like shared documents or project management applications, reinforces a sense of belonging among team members. Personalized communication is also about vulnerability. As we strive to connect with others on a deeper level, being open and authentic in our communication invites others to reciprocate. In a world that often emphasizes productivity over personal connections, showing vulnerability demonstrates courage. Sharing our experiences, both triumphs and challenges, creates a space where others feel comfortable doing the same, cultivating a culture of openness. This reciprocal vulnerability can strengthen the emotional ties between people, whether in friendships, family dynamics, or professional relationships. Ultimately, the goal of personalized communication is to create deeper connections filled with understanding and empathy. In a world characterized by fleeting interactions, it becomes our responsibility to prioritize authentic dialogue. By taking the time to learn about others, adapting our communication styles, and engaging with empathy, we not only enrich our own lives, but contribute to a more compassionate world. In conclusion, personalized communication is a vital skill that serves as the linchpin of strong relationships. It involves recognizing the unique qualities of each person, adapting our communication to suit their needs, and creating an emotional connection that fosters understanding and trust. In both our personal and professional lives, prioritizing personalization can lead to greater collaboration, deeper bonds, and a heightened sense of community. As we navigate the complexities of modern communication, let us strive to embrace these principles and cultivate a culture of connection that transcends the barriers of technology and brings us closer together. The concept of active listening has become increasingly vital in today's fast-paced world. As communication styles continue to evolve, many of us find ourselves juggling multiple conversations, emails, and messages simultaneously. However, in the midst of this chaos, we often sacrifice the art of listening to our conversation partners. Active listening is more than just hearing words. It's about understanding the underlying thoughts, emotions, and intentions behind them. By adopting this mindset, we can transform our communication from shallow exchanges into rich, meaningful connections that leave a lasting impact. Active listening is not a passive act, as its name might suggest. Instead, it requires an intentional effort to be fully engaged with the person speaking. This involves not only hearing their words, but also paying attention to their tone, facial expressions, body language, and emotions. By being present in the conversation, we can pick up on subtle cues that reveal the speaker's true thoughts and feelings. For instance, noticing a slight hesitation or pause before answering can indicate that the person is unsure about their response. When we actively listen, we show that we value and respect the other person's thoughts and feelings. This creates a sense of safety and trust, allowing them to open up and share their experiences more freely. By doing so, we gain a deeper understanding of their perspective, which is essential in any form of communication. This empathy is the foundation of strong relationships, whether personal or professional. It enables us to respond in a way that is supportive and helpful, rather than just reacting impulsively or defensively. One of the key challenges in active listening is the temptation to interrupt or respond impulsively. As we prepare our own thoughts and responses, we tend to tune out the person speaking and focus on our own agenda. This not only shows a lack of interest in the other person's thoughts, but also creates a power imbalance where, to avoid this, we must make a conscious effort to stay present and focused on the speaker, even when their words or opinions differ from our own. Active listening also involves asking thoughtful questions that encourage the speaker to share more about themselves. By doing so, we demonstrate our genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings, which can lead to a deeper understanding of their perspective. However, it's essential to strike a balance between asking questions and allowing the speaker to share their thoughts without interruption. How much are we asking? How much are we listening to help everyone discover whether someone is actually truly listening to them or allowing the speaker to share their thoughts without interruption? A good rule of thumb is to ask one question for every 3 to 4 minutes of listening, as this allows the speaker to share their thoughts without feeling interrogated. In our personal lives, active listening is essential for building strong relationships and fostering empathy. By being present and engaged with our loved ones, we create an environment where they feel safe sharing their experiences and emotions. This can lead to a deeper understanding of each other's perspectives, which can in turn strengthen our bond and resolve conflicts more effectively. Whether it's listening to a friend who's going through a tough time or having a constructive argument with a partner, active listening is the foundation of effective communication. In professional settings, active listening is equally crucial for fostering collaboration and building trust with colleagues and clients. When we listen attentively to others, we gain a deeper understanding of their needs and perspectives, which enables us to provide more effective support and guidance. By being present and engaged in conversations, we can identify potential areas of conflict or misunderstanding and address them before they escalate. Active listening also helps to build trust by demonstrating our commitment to understanding and empathy, which can lead to stronger working relationships and greater collaboration. Ultimately, active listening is a skill that requires practice and dedication to develop. By incorporating this technique into our daily communication, we can transform our relationships and interactions into richer, more meaningful connections. Whether personal or professional, active listening is the foundation of effective communication, empathy, and understanding. As we engage with others, let us strive to listen more attentively, ask more thoughtful questions, and respond with greater empathy, creating a world where we truly hear one another.